met Andy a couple years ago through a mutual friend, and then he slowly took over the band with his, like, he and Alex have known each other since they were like 4 years old, and he and Jeff met on MySpace in 2006 in the romance section. That's not true. Was that a section?
It might have been. Yeah, it was like a M seeking M. No, it was a. We both played in bands. Andy's band was in Boston at the time. My band was in New York, and at the time, MySpace was like the way, or a great way for bands to meet and like trade shows and stuff like that.
So I'm just waiting to get kicked out so Andy can get like another.
We have some people in mind.
Francis is my dad's name and my great-grandfather's name, and they were both born on September 11th, and like look exactly alike, and we're really close. And when I was deciding on whether or not I wanted to like come up with like a trendy band name or like something super clever, I was like, no, I identify with names. In like all the musicians that I like I was obsessed with Patty Griffin and Rufus Wainwright, and like I didn't necessarily want to have my own name, but I really liked the idea of it being something that felt really personal and meant something to me. I think New York is really what you make it. I moved here and did a very like the cliche work in a restaurant sort of situation, and then I was like, no, this isn't for me. Like if I'm gonna stay here, I need to make it really small. So my version of New York is like this neighborhood. And I think that makes it easy for me to stay and love and be a musician, and so much goes on in our neighborhood specifically. And then I don't know, CMJ is just fun. It's like, it actually does feel like a festival. It doesn't feel like a lot of pressure to be the best you've ever been in your life, or I don't know, it seems really laid back and easy to navigate. Initially, the last EP I wrote most of, but we all arranged together, and then because we just really started playing together in August of last year. And because I played in New York for a while and played with so many different people, I had like a real stranglehold on like my idea of what I wanted my music to sound like. So I was really controlling at first, I think. But then, like, as we worked through those songs and came up with those arrangements, and I, like, started to trust them so much, and now I'm just like, let's all write everything together, and it just feels like what I always wanted. I always wanted to be a part of a band, but that's just harder to do, I think. And now it feels like I always wanted it to feel like, and they're all so talented and write such good songs. So these next songs we have coming out are pretty collaborative.
So far, even if
that one came, you had an idea, you had this like
I
little
have
hook.
a lot of ideas in the bathroom in like bars late at night. Is that bad to say? I remember like singing that. I like was at a bar and like ran to the bathroom and sang the melody into my phone. And then it kind of like, we built it.
We kind of like jammed on it, and it was with the songs on the EP, for example, they came in almost fully formed, and that one was not fully formed. It was like, oh, here's like 6 seconds of a thing, and then here's another melodic idea that could go together with it somehow. So we kind of just played that song over and over again until...
And then sped it up.
Yeah, and then kept speeding it up.
So we'll see how fast it is today. We just recorded it a month ago with Danny Malad and Lucius, and he did some magical things.